Hello everyone, this is Bobby here, and this video is not going to be a review right now for the newest episode of Game of Thrones, which was my Skyrim is way too loud. This is not going to be a review, which you could probably tell from the title, of the recent episode of Game of Thrones, which was episode 8 of season 2. This is a rant on pretty much what I've gotten through from the books. Now, I'm just about a quarter. I have like a quarter left of A Storm of Swords. I have that much left. And so, for those of you who have read up to, all the way up to the series thus far, or have read up to past or exactly where I am, that'd be a coincidence. If you read pretty much up to where I am, then there will be spoilers in this video, big ones. So please be aware of that. Spoilers. So, what made me want to do this video? It's been a long time coming. There's just been things building up with these series. I love them. I'm addicted to them. I'm not going to stop. I threatened myself that I'm going to stop in being involved with this. I'm going to stop watching Game of Thrones. I'm going to stop reading. I listen to them as well when I'm in the car and smoking cigarettes, which cigarettes are extremely bad and they're gross. I plan on quitting. But the most recent event that led me to make this video was the death of Robb Stark and Catelyn Stark. I can't believe it. I am just, the word is, what's that word? Flabbergasted. I am fucking flabbergasted at that. George R.R. Martin has the notion, and just constantly does this throughout the series. He always shits on and puts a character that you're supposed to love and root for, mainly the Starks, and gives them no glory, really. I know that Robb has been winning battles when he's been fighting the Lannisters, but here's one thing. You are not getting the viewpoint of Robb Stark, ever. There's never any action battle scenes within these books so far. Like, there is moments of fighting, but you don't get any of those big epic battles. So you don't really know what Robb is about, really. But you just know that he is the main resistance for the North right now. He's the contended king of the North. And he's pretty much the greatest threat to the Lannisters right now, and to the evil reign of King Joffrey. And at the whole time, he's not a character that you know that much about, because he doesn't have a viewpoint in the books, and in the TV show he doesn't have that much going on, but yet you're rooting for him, and you care about what he's doing, and you care about what he's going for, through. You care about it. And as for me, I get attached to my books. I get attached to books, video games, movies. If they're good and they deserve my attention and stuff like that, that's how I look at it. If these books deserve my attention, because they are, I have to say, they are well written and they're interesting. Like all of the like my Randall Thor game, my name or whatever, that's from a series of called The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, which is like a 13 book. I could be wrong the exact number. I haven't gotten back to those series in a while. I'm still waiting for the newest book to come out. But anyway, books like that, Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, The Way of Kings, which was a complete epic fantasy where the characters that you love, that you fall in love with, and the characters that you care about, and the characters that are so badass that you're like, yes, they get their lows, but they also get their highs, and it makes you as the reader like just so like you get pumped, you feel like you're there. And what I think George R.R. Martin does is that I think what he's doing is that he's oppressing the the protagonists so much. So when they do break out of that oppression, which has been going on for such a long time, I know that Robb has been winning battles, but overall, in the overall thing of things, Joffrey still has ultimate reign, which I understand he's not going to lose that within a book or so. He's not going to get killed within a book or so or something like that. He's not, you know. But there, like with Ned Stark, he was supposed to be a character. You thought he was going to be a main character. If he was to have stayed in the story to still put up a fight, we would have loved the story even more. Let's face it, everyone. I know that his death was a sad and dramatic thing, and all of us did not expect it or want it. But doesn't George R. R. Martin think that it would have been better for the readers, everyone, the watchers, the listeners meaning listening to books, audiobooks like I do, and readers, that having him still in the book right now in this time of events would be awesome and would be something that we would love. I know that would completely change the story around and everything. But why? Like, and everything. It's just like the Starks can never catch a break. Catelyn lets Jaime Lannister go, and I can't compare. I don't know. I don't understand the grief of a mother. I know that when Catelyn found out that Brandon and Rickon were supposedly dead, when they're really not, she lets Jaime fucking Lannister, the Kingslayer, go. She lets him go under the nose of Robb Stark. Does it on her own and lets Brienne. She lets Brienne by herself as trying to escort him back to King's Landing and make a trade-off for Sansa. And she thinks she hasn't heard any word of Arya, and yet she's still hopeful for that. And she doesn't even send a message to King's Landing that she's intending on making this trade. She does this on a whim. She sends Jaime Lannister off without even making the deal. Doesn't she think in her mind that once they reach King's Landing and Brienne, however she approaches the situation, says, I got Jaime Lannister and you got Sansa Stark and you're supposed to have Arya. Do you guys want to make like a trade or something? Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, we get good, like, yeah, let's do it. Don't you think the Lannisters would be like, you know what? Robb Stark is still fighting us. You're one woman. Granted, she can fight, but you're one woman. And that's Jaime right there. Hey, Jaime, what's up? Stab Brienne and just say, hey, Jaime, come on. You know, like, she doesn't know any of this shit. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? We get shit on. I'm saying we get shit on as the readers. Right now, thus far, I'm not getting... for some reason, I'm getting satisfaction out of this book. I'm so interested in it. But it's tiring. It's like I feel like I'm emotionally getting beaten down. Robb Stark dies in a fucking way that is just like completely... He does not deserve that. Like, now, who is the main contender to fucking represent the North and the way that things should be? Daenerys is always complaining about the way that things should be. She should rule. The Northmen rule the North way back when, and that's the way it should be. The Northmen are the toughest men in the realm. There's no denying that. They're remnants and descendants of the first men. There's something to that. So and the Starks are like the core of that now. They're the link to the people of old. Like they're I'm getting tongue tied right now. The descendants, and they're getting fucking plucked off. It's like all the characters that are honorable and supposed to be good. This is what they get in King's Landing, and I'm not talking about King's Landing. In the world of Westeros, and in the world beyond, you get a fucking knife, either through the heart, or you get it across your throat, or in the belly, or most likely, in the fucking back. It is bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just these moments where you're within 4 pages, Grey Wind is starting to think that something's fishy when they arrive at the phrase for that false wedding of Edmure, which is Catelyn's youngest brother, who's now the Lord of Riverrun because the father just died. Grey Wind starts freaking out when they're about to go into Riverrun, which you always trust the signs of the direwolf. Then you have the whole situation of this sketchiness of during the wedding that Catelyn, the first person who you're seeing the eyes of, things are just weird. Like, people are acting awkwardly. The Freys are acting awkward and everything like that, and just all of a sudden, within like 4 pages, each page is like a warning, a warning, a warning, a warning for us, the readers, and we're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, get out of there. And also, that Robb is dead, the leader. The Northern men just got a fucking punishing blow right there. Huge blow. I don't even know the outcome of that situation yet, but all the people that were loyal to Robb are now dead. Great John Umber, who was a badass character who we knew nothing about really, but we knew that he was just awesome. Just from the beginning when you met his character, he was a fucking badass. He was a badass till the end. He flipped the table over Robb when he got shot by crossbows. Flipped the table over him to protect him from other arrows from hitting him. And he's still fighting. He got his fingers bit off by Grey Wind. And he's probably dead. I'm not really sure what happened to him. I'm pretty sure he got pretty fucked up. And I know his son got killed. So it's like now what is the Northern Resistance now? And I know I don't know what's coming up yet, so many of you that have finished them are like, but you don't know. Right now I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And I'm not sexist, but I don't like Daenerys. I don't want her to be my only hope for a good civil Westeros. I'm sorry, I may be called the sexist, because you know what? I'm a guy, and ever since I started watching TV shows, movies, playing video games, I've always rooted for the hero, who is usually a guy. This is what society has done. Women can do anything a man can do. I understand this, but you know what? I don't like the Targaryens. I don't like she's an inbred. She's born from incest. That's wrong. She should not be a ruler. She should be in a fucking institution. And the fact that she has dragons that are just sitting across the ocean while everyone is fucking dying like Robb Stark. She's sitting on fucking silk and cushion pillows, and it just pisses me off. And it's just like, I have a knife right now and I'm getting mad, so I better put that down. I'm tired, and it's like, I want I'm sorry, I have to do this quick before 15 minutes. Daenerys in the book just bought fucking these slaves called Unsolid, and they're pretty much bred to fight, and the day of their manhood, or their day that they're raised as full Unsolid, they kill a baby, and they're eunuchs, and they're slaves. She just supported that, and she's trying to build a kingdom off of slavery and people who would kill babies and break the necks off of puppies. Fuck that. Fuck that. And I don't want I'm sorry, I don't like Daenerys. I don't want her to be the one that I'm forced to have to root for now. Brandon's weak. He doesn't have any legs, and I'm sorry about that. I feel sorry for that, but he's not a warrior. Rickon is a little boy, so what do we have? The Starks are pretty much like... So please, no spoilers down in my comments. Please, you guys, I'm already pissed off enough. Don't spoil anything for me or other viewers that may view this video. I doubt that there will be any. And if you don't like my opinion, I'm sorry. It's my opinion, Thanks for watching, you guys. Please check out my other videos.